Hello and good day my beautiful Pookie Bears. Overwatch is a game that is played by thousands of people every day. This game is actually kind of amazing because of the tons of different types of people who play it all at once. But what happens when you have this many different types of people in the same video game, and mix it with the fact that your average teammate has the IQ of a vertical slice of bread? You get some of the most laughably ass takes known to mankind, that's what. And that's what we are going to be going through today, courtesy of the Overwatch anonymous Twitter account, a profile which people can use to voice their stupidest opinions without fear of getting clowned and shamed publicly medieval style. Also some of the comments are fucking comedy gold, so if I see one of those comments, I'm not even going to bother making fun of the take and use the comment instead. Apologies if I fall for any obviously satirical posts, but always assume ignorance before malice I say.
3 thick men pouring milk down their butt cheeks. Hit him with this F&N, watch his nuts leak. I've been fucking many men, I guess that's why my butt stink. F-A-G-G-O-T-B-A-D.
Unless you are one of the people who are countered by her. If you can't deal with Sombra, that is a skill issue. This would be a decent take if it weren't for the fact that Sombra's entire existence is to counter people. But guess it's my fault for trying to use my abilities in this ability-based hero shooter. Also she is invisible half the damn time. Even with headphones and a keen ear, Sombra gets to choose the perfect moment to engage to ensure she never loses. Smart Sombras never ever take fights they know they won't win, which is what makes fighting her frustrating. She's a character that you have to sit up in your chair and lock in to deal with, which is irritating. It's not a matter of Sombra dominating and being overpowered. It's a matter of no one enjoys having to play against Sombra. Even if you have the upper hand, her popping out of nowhere and occasionally canceling your abilities is still annoying, however infrequent. Why are people complaining about Orisa when Zarya is right there to be picked and counter her? If a character is so irritating to fight that people will go out of their way to counter you, then that is worthy of complaining. I enjoy playing some Orisa and Zarya. I have fun playing pretty much every tank. But Orisa's tendency to not die makes her powerful in the low ranks where people spend a lot of time shooting the tank because they don't know how to shoot anything else. I do personally swap to Zarya when I see an Orisa, because I find my ranked games go smoother that way. But being forced to swap off of a more fun character like Reinhardt because the enemy Orisa is just going to dump all of her cooldowns into me otherwise is demotivating to say the least. It makes the swap feel forced, like oh boy, looks like I have to use Zarya again, because my DPS aren't killing their supports and I can't dive them myself unless I want to get hit with every single stun in the game. Being forced to swap is never fun.
Let me hit it from the back, Kendrick.
Getting the mythics is cool, but I would also pay extra a coin for all the corresponding emotes, sprays and voice lines as well. Sure bro, just make sure that you wipe your mouth when you are done glazing. Sprays being worth any money at all is already outrageous, but I guess some people don't like being able to earn stuff anymore. Okay, I might have been a bit harsh because the voice lines and emotes do take time to make, but I just want to say the $5 for an audio snippet shorter than my ringtone is crazy.
Bend over you must, for I must bust a nut. Ready? Okay, here we go.
They mean this ironically, but it genuinely was though. I have full faith that if 6v6 was brought back, with the amount of frequent communication that the devs currently engage in, it would be way better for all tank players. The only reason 6v6 was removed was because they barely gave it a chance in the first place. Leaving the first game to die to make a nearly identical sequel while basically ignoring the balance of said first game isn't what I'd call giving it a chance. If currently day Blizzard re-added 6v6, it would fix so many problems, and any new minor ones would be dealt with quickly, as Blizzard has proved they can do. They don't have to just revert everything instantly, just make a 6v6 role queue in arcade mode or a quick play hack mode to gauge player feedback. The tank role will go from the worst to most popular role in a matter of days, I swear it. Overwatch will always be unbalanced because the devs prefer to cater to the unskilled. I hate to say this, but this post is kind of right. Overwatch has a lot of players, and not all of them have time to grind ranks and aim trainers all day every day. While nerfing easy characters like Soldier 76 to the ground would technically be balanced, not only would they be alienating a pretty sizable chunk of the player base, but it would make the game hostile to newer players, which isn't a good idea in a live service game. In addition, not everyone cares about getting good, and the majority of any game's player base is usually casual. And, hot take, game balance doesn't technically matter as long as it's fun. So yes, like any game, Overwatch is doomed to never be truly balanced.
You are not getting money back. Get out of my way. I have to scam more people. Thank you.
Blizzard making Mercy the worst hero in the game while also giving her the mythic is diabolical. Calling Mercy the worst hero in the game is absolutely crazy when Lifeweaver and Symmetra both exist. Symmetra is a brawl hero who can't brawl, and Lifeweaver is a heal bot who is a massive target. Mercy has her blue beam, the ability to resurrect teammates provided you are smart about it, and top-tier movement that gives her good survivability. I think the DPS passive making the heal bot Mercy playstyle unsustainable is fine, because the good Mercy players weren't crushing heals anyway. Mercy is a hero who is really only as good as the rest of her team. If her teammates are locked in, Mercy has the ability to not only boost your effectiveness but even reset team fights using her res. I have a hot take, and that take is that Mercy is perfectly fine where she is right now. A situational hero who isn't a one-size-fits-all support, but rather someone who boosts others' effectiveness.
Those Krabby Patties really hit the spot.
And next time you might want to try chewing them. You're gonna blow up like a balloon.
This has been Terrible Overwatch Opinions with yours truly. My last video got more views than expected, which means that somewhere, somehow, someone enjoys hearing me yap about Overwatch. So, did you agree with my takes? Leave your answer in the comments. I read all of them, and based on the size of my channel I will definitely be able to for the foreseeable future. I'm planning a little something non-Overwatch related, so be sure to sub and have notifications on for that, whenever it arrives. Anyways, stay safe, and make sure to say hi if you see me in game. Also make sure to throw some crumbs on the floor so I can have a light snack as I am listening to you breathe under your bed. Goodbye.
I'm smoking on Big Zah, got me moving slow. I'll blow my right pocket.